video because today is 2 years. The CPS was taking my daughter away from me for no reason, for false allegations. And now today is very windy. And I'm very worried for my daughter because they don't let me to speak with her. And now to see the weather is very bad. Not bad. It's like how the mother natural is angry with everybody because they don't respect anybody. They don't respect no humans, not even any child, any age for any people. I called yesterday to the Franklin Manor to talk to my daughter, and the nurse was refused to give me to put my daughter over the phone. I am very worried for my daughter in that place. You know, when I see this weather like this way, this is how I feel inside of me right now. That's what I'm making. This is my life. This is the third part. I wasn't even talking all these days when I was starting doing this video. I'm gonna keep praying for having my daughter back in the justice, no matter what. CPS, you have no rights, and Don Graham, and Cynthia Salas, Rosa Criro, to stay keeping my daughter away from me for false allegation. This is my daughter's birds, Izzy and Porky, and over here is Carrot and Fluffy. They're two canaries, and is any parent they still been doing the same thing and going through the same thing like me, believe me, this is horrible for everybody right now, not just only because of the coronavirus. I really feel like the government, Mr. Donald Trump, and all the government and all the staff they working in that place, they still destroying all the families and all the humans for money, for corruption, for whatever they start looking at. They're not even sending no money at all. They keeping the taxes because they want the money for they start making a lot of projectiles or missiles, rockets, something for going to directly to the earth. What is exactly they looking for? Is destroying the humanity, like are they still doing right now. Just because you don't wear a mask in your mouth or covering your face, now they're treating us like a criminals to all of us when we didn't create all this. Whoever it was creating all this virus is the government. The people, they are very smart and they are, because they are tired, but if they're not tired, they're still abusing us too much. Now I remember there was there are many years, I don't know how long it was, there was somebody was making creating a movie, they say in the One Day Without Mexicans. This is not just only one day of Mexicans. This is more than a month without the whole world humans working outside. Not having money, struggles with everything. And the people that working in the companies and the insurance, if you are we had to be still paying the car insurance. We always, many of us, we had to be still paying our cars, the loan for the cars, the loan for the houses, the health insurance. How are we gonna be surviving with all of this abuse, with all these governments, corruptors for everywhere? It's not just only here. Donald Trump is acting very inhumane, doesn't care, and he's saying that he wasn't even aware for the coronavirus from the last year. I was aware of all this abuse from the CPS, from the Franklin Manor, for JCCA. I can mention in many places the people that having the kids. My daughter, she's suffering. She's a victim from Franklin Manor, from the nurse, from the staff, from the school teachers, from the principal, from the doctors, for hospitals. I mean, for everywhere. We are victims. They're treating us like we are not having no rights. And this is the United States. They're saying that we have our legal rights. Where are they? Where are the human rights from here? Where is the human rights for every single piece of work? All we have are human rights. And everybody's breaking up. Everybody's getting right now struggles for not having money, for not working, because we are in trap like animals, or not like animals, and treating us like stupids. First of all, I didn't create the coronavirus, and I don't think so any other person that was creating all this. Whoever that was creating all this is a people is behind of all this. And that person that was creating all this thing that was from the school or from the university, from the Harvard. And now he think about creating a coronavirus or any virus. And money is the one I be thinking, the one I be still being making them happy to having all the whatever. I mean, what exactly they looking for with money? Do you think if you're gonna be, or somebody's gonna be still thinking stupid, saying, "Oh, I need money because I wanna get fancy things, cars, boats, houses, jewelry, fancy clothes, whatever." They think that this is gonna be the more precious things in this world. We coming with nothing. We coming naked. Look at me. My shirt is broken. I don't care. I'm making clothes, yes. Who cares about it? I feel happy for whatever is happening. No, I'm not happy right now. I'm not happy at all because CPS is still keeping my daughter away from me. There was if I had to be still telling all my story from the very beginning, from when my daughter I was raised my daughter, not just only one. I have 2 kids, 1 boy and 1 girl. But in all the schools, the doctors, the CPS, and the teachers, they think treating us like a stupid, like a criminals, or abusing the kids and bringing false allegations and abusing them. But I wanna be starting with my daughter because she's the one right now she's suffering. Right now, like I said, it's 2 years. They was removing my daughter from the school. The CPS taking her out of the school and bringing false allegations. The teachers and the principal, her name is Asina Baez. The teacher that was creating all this, it was is Bonnie Forth. The social worker is Christine Carrillo. And the CPS that was coming over here to my house, her name is Rosa Crito, with her coworker, with 2 police officers from my town, physically abusing me. Over here in this arm, I still have I can't even still touch it, but I still have the pain on all my arm. That day, it was on April 11th. That's what I was starting my movie. And today is the 13th, the day they was removing my daughter. It was on Friday from the school, from Beacon School, from here, from this Dutchess County. Creating false allegations, mistreating my daughter very badly, abusing her, because this is the second time they was removing my daughter. And I know many parents, they still been doing the same thing, crossing the same line like me for no reason, and we still been fighting for having our kids back to us, because CPS is another big corruption for every single place. And it's not just only from Westchester or from this town. It's from the whole world. I know that many parents, they are very badly because they don't care about their kids, because maybe their kids, I mean, the parents, they don't care about their kids is because they was having a very bad past, the same thing like right now. And I understand that because I see that right now. Last 2 days, on Saturday, I think, or Sunday, my neighbor from up there, she was screaming and yelling to her kid very badly. I was recording everything. It was like almost 12 o'clock p.m. At night. And she was not even finished yelling. She was finished maybe at 3:30 or 3:30 a.m. or 4 a.m. I was not even asleep, nothing at all. And that I can understand the woman, she's very badly, and she doesn't even deserve it. She was saying to her kid to get out of her house. Oh, I don't know if she was talking about her son or was talking about somebody else, but she was very nasty. And that I would understand that this mothers, maybe she's a single mother. I understand that the woman, she's working. I think, I don't know if she's a nurse or something, but she's very nasty. And that is the person that doesn't deserve it to have her kids. I don't even yell at my kids. I'm still here suffering for not having my baby, that she's 12 years old. She spent 2 years over there and 1 year before. The first day they were removing my daughter, it was because I was defending my daughter from the teachers that was being physically abused my daughter, cutting my daughter's arms, slapping her very badly, and accusing me, saying that I was being mistreating my daughter. And for that, because I was defending my daughter, they was removing my daughter for 1 full year, suffering so much, seeing how much they was being abusing her in JCCA. And now this one is the more horrible place because they placing her with autistic kids. And the kids, they're suffering too. Many of them, they don't even talk. They cannot even speak. They don't even use sign language because they intimidate them very badly. They abuse them very badly until these kids is getting hurt very, very badly and open their heads. And now, I don't see too much the news, but it's not just only abusing them, and it's still provoking all the kids, including my daughter. I called some places for making complaint. I called the stupid attorney that he doesn't even do nothing. His name is Daniel Pagano. And the judge is another person that they have to be responsible for all this. Her name is Maria Lana Racine, and the other judge, he was doing all this to me. It was Hale Greenwald. He's in the court in what place? These two judges, one man and one woman, they are completely stupid and abusing to all of us. They learned the CPS manipulated them for bringing false allegations in the court. They don't let me to talk too much. I have the legal rights to speak up. I submit a complaint about the judge and the attorneys. The last complaint that I was submitted from the attorney Daniel Pagano and another attorney, Mr. Maurice D. Williams. He's a black guy, and the Daniel Pagano, he's a white guy. The last time that I was there, 6 months ago, maybe 7 months ago last year, this attorney, Maurice D. Williams, he was in front of my son in the court, outside in the waiting area. He was yelling at me, abusing me, talking to me, harassing me, and he doesn't care. I have evidence for that. Maybe one would see it, but you can hear how he was mistreating me in front of my son. He was not even defending us, but when I was my time for still being inside the court, I was told the judge Maria Lana Racine that these two judges, these two attorneys that was being abusing me, verbally abusing me, psychological abusing me, telling me a lot of things outside. They don't even helping me, including the law guardian. They supposed to be, the law guardian is for the attorney for my daughter. And she was not even say anything. I don't know if she's from Puerto Rico. And the other attorney, the law guardian that she was for my daughter is her name is Elizabeth Waring. Or Waring, whatever. That two woman, she was being yelling at me and telling me that my daughter, she's not gonna go back with me. Who she think it is? Because they think that this is the way it is. They wanna be still mistreating us, all of us, and treating us in the wrong way, abusing us, mistreating us, and yelling us, intimidating us, and trying to telling us that we don't have to have our kids back because the only they keeping our kids is because of stupid money. We are not a merchandise, We are not a merchandise, and we are not a toy or anything. We are humans. We have feelings. And I'm not gonna be telling with the other thing that I was being one other day. They was being removing my daughter and that school in Beacon. First of all, Rosa Creel, the CPS, with her co-worker and the two police officers that was coming to my house over here for removing my daughter in justice. Rosa Creel, she was at this door over here, outside when I was taken, and the other co-worker, it was in the other door with the other police, knocking the doors, 4 doors. This is glass, and the other one that was knocking the doors very badly and yelling at me, bringing me false allegations. My daughter, she was scared. She was using the bathroom. And as soon as my daughter, she was hearing all these knocking doors, she was scared. So I grabbed my phone and my camera for starting recording from the beginning, from very beginning. And Rosa Creel, she have a very bad behavior. I have pictures. I already have some videos posted in Facebook and YouTube. In the little piece that was started from the beginning, how the Rosa Creel and her co-worker was starting being abusing me here in my house, trying to remove my daughter. I didn't let her to touch my daughter. They was not even taking her from here, but I was so scared my daughter to go back to the school. But the principal, Asina Baez from Beacon School, and Cristina Carrillo and Bonnie Ford, the teacher, they was creating a lot of false allegations. I have all videos and all evidence from that place because I was starting being protecting my daughter and myself and my son for all this. From the beginning, when my daughter, she was starting going to the kindergarten in Ossining, in another town. And and hearing the teachers and the principal how badly expressing themselves about my daughter, saying very bad things, horrible things. In that time, I was not even having in meetings. I wasn't even having a video camera or anything to record and everything, so that way they can hear it. All that thing, all how the bad expression from this principal and the also in principal and many people from there. And the person that was the woman that was the teacher that was being physically abused my daughter. Her name is Fitzgerald, Lisa Fitzgerald. She was grabbing my daughter and left her on her arms, in both arms, slapping her, letting a lot of bruises on her cheek, one scratch. It was not just only my daughter. The other kids that was being physically abusing them. And my daughter, she told me that the teachers that was being locking my daughter inside the closet in the darkness. And every day when they was bringing home from the school bus, bringing to the house to my daughter and the rest of the kids, my daughter, she always, they was coming bringing her, and she was crying all the time. And the bus monitor and the bus driver, they doesn't even care. They was being abusing the kids inside the bus too. It's almost done. Chocolate cake. I have to be making my videos right now for my life. This is my life. And the story for all this abuse from these 3 years. They were returning my daughter last 2 years ago. And they was letting me my daughter just only for 9 months. And they was starting abusing her and it's many horrible things and everywhere. Medication for no reason, saying that my daughter she's an autistic when she's not an autistic. In March 10, this year, I was in the school for having a meeting with the principal and the teachers. And my surprise it was in there again, like they usually. I was not even finished with what happened last with the Lisa Fisher, the teacher that was being physically abused my daughter. I was hearing before from the neighbors that school they are very badly, and they was very warning me for all that. I was not even paying too much attention, not too much because I was ignoring, but I was not even paying too much attention. Who's the person that's still creating all this abusing our kids in the school? And that teacher, the teacher from Ossining, Lisa Fischero, she was calling me maybe 2 times, harassing me and telling me in the very bad way with her bad attitude. And she told me that my daughter, she's having no rights for still bringing no toys at the school. But she was not even telling me like that way. She told me very badly, telling me if my daughter she's bringing toys at the school again, she's gonna be hurt my daughter. She's gonna be suspend my daughter. I said, who she think it is? Just because she bringing 1 or 2 toys at the school, and all the kids deserve it to having a toy. That is what we created. I created toys. I'm a crafter person, and I'm creating toys. I have all things over here for creating a lot of things. Maybe you cannot see it, but it's over here. A lot of toys that I created for my baby, for Dolly, for American Doll. A lot of fabric over here. More clothes over there. I have to be covered because from the dusty for whatever. Then I have it here, all my fabric, because I'm a crafter. I create a lot of toys. Over here I have a her castle. No, her castle is one of the toys that I want to be finished for her. But the day they was starting to me saying a lot of things, this is the clothes that I made it. Because I want to be still saying why I had all these things over here. And I'm still working over here. I cannot even work outside. And she told me that day, I remember it was maybe in August, it was September, October. And she was calling me very bad. Yeah, at that time I think so I was having um, preventive services. But many people, for no reason, they hating me a lot. Even if you see my video, if you don't want to be seeing me, really, don't even see me if you don't like it, you know. There are many things that I do. I was doing it is for my daughter, because nobody's helping me, not even attorneys, not even nobody. And I want to be mentioning my second in the second video on the continue for all this. This is my life. Right now I want to be started because it's getting a little bit forward for all this. But I want to be still, you know, to keeping myself up. I'm not going to be give up for anything, for no reason. The natural knowledge right now is angry. Because this is what I feel right now. Angry. Yes, my tears is coming down. Because I'm a human. I have the feelings. I'm suffering for not having my daughter back with me. And the person that was having my daughter, that's the CPS. And the CPS have no advice, including the government. Not even teachers, no doctors. But in my second video, I want to be mention the names from the places they are inhumanity, they are abusing, including doctors, clinics, hospitals. Because I'm so tired to still holding all this. Tired to still seeing they are still abusing my daughter. They don't let me speak with her. Even if they're putting her over the phone in Franklin Manor, the staff they are behind or next to her, they're still talking to her, abusing her, verbally abusing her, psychological abusing her, intimidating her. And that's why my daughter probably does what she doesn't tell. She want to see me. She wants to go home. She wants to back here. And I'm so tired for all this. And teachers, doctors, if you are behind all this, and right now we're still facing for all this abuse, for all the coronavirus. I don't care about the coronavirus. I care about my daughter. Because people, including doctors and nurses, judge the government, and I like to start making a lot of false allegations, intimidating us, hurting you, abusing you, and making a lot of things that is not right. But I want to be mentioning how many other things that we are going through, how many things that I was being verbally and psychological abuse from doctors, from another town and from this town. And I want your opinion. Please share my videos, subscribe my video and my channel, share my videos. Even if you hate me to see me, that's okay. That's not a problem for me. Everybody's hating me for no reason. If you have any reason, good. I mean, I don't care. I'm a human. I'm posting this because I'm so tired for all this. See you in my next video.